Alright, before I get into the video, I want to say a few things. Thank you viewer for taking the time to look at my video, it means a lot. Also make sure to subscribe if you are new here. Entitled mother claims I stole her valuables, and calls the police. Exactly as the title says. Now, let me give you a little backstory. Backstory, my mom and her friend are very close. Same goes for her 10-year-old son and me. We hang out with each other almost every weekend, so the time that this occurred was on a weekend as well, a couple days before the lockdown started in my country. We were in a mall, and my mom and her friend wanted to go shopping, typical, and there was this lounge where frequent shoppers could relax and stuff. Usually, me and her son go to the lounge and chill. But this time, we were kinda bored so decided to go outside and sit on a bench. Cue the entitled mother. M. Entitled mother. EK. Entitled kid, aka hex spawn. Op. Me, of course. NF. Nice friend, who stays by my side no matter what. S. Security. The conversation goes like this at the bench. M. Excuse me darling, could you please get off this bench so that my daughter could rest here? We are really tired. Now, I'm not really in a rush or whatever, so I just agreed. I was just playing on my phone, so I didn't care so much. We headed towards the lounge. We showed our IDs, you had to show a specific ID to enter, and we just sat on one of the lounge chairs. Me and my friend were playing the same game, so we were just chilling and enjoying while my mom and her friend went on a shopping spree. Totally normal weekend, right? Not until I met the devil incarnate a few minutes ago. She heads into the lounge, saying I'm a friend of Op, you should let me and my daughter in. One of the lounge employees asks, do you know that lady? I just replied, nah. Anyway, I had to go to the restroom, but there wasn't one in the lounge, so I had to head outside and go to the restroom. Once I'm done, I meet the entitled kid. EK, hey. Can I play on your phone? Mommy doesn't allow me to play on her phone. Me, I'm very sorry, but I can't let you have my phone. EK, please. Pretty please? Me, I'm sorry. She kept on asking, but I ignored her and headed back to the lounge. Well, guess what? After not even a few minutes, her mom came in the lounge. EK, that's the boy, mommy. M, why are you not giving my daughter your phone? Me, well, it is my phone. I don't want to give it to her, it is my first phone that I bought with my own pocket money, so I'm really careful about it. M, well, you've played enough. Go play on your bratty friend's phone instead. Me, no. And why would I? I don't even know you, plus you called my friend bratty. M, I don't care. Give me the phone right now or else I'll call the police. Me, yeah, right. Call the police. I dare you. She called the police and told that they'll be here any moment. At first, I was kinda scared. But since I'm not wrong, I didn't actually care later on. While she is calling the police, her daughter takes a gold chain from her mother's purse and drops it on my lap. And guess what she said? EK, mommy. He stole your gold chain. M, what? How dare you? Now I'll be calling the security as well. Security. He stole my necklace. Help. He's harassing my daughter. The guards rushed in. Everybody was looking at us. I stood there with my friend, both of us equally embarrassed. S, is this true? Did you attempt to steal this woman's valuables? NF, no. We didn't do anything. We were just sitting here and this woman asks up for his phone. Me, yeah. You can check the camera if you want. The look on M's face was priceless. She tried to walk away, but the security stopped her. They saw the footage and kicked them out of the mall. They never came back, or at least I never saw them again. Thanks for reading. Entitled Aunt wouldn't let me see my mom in the hospital. So this was back in 2014 when my mom was in the hospital pregnant with my little brother. I think this was 1 or 2 nights before my mom gave birth, but anyways. The cast me equals me entitled Aunt EA cousin, C1 cousin 2 C2. So, as I said, my mom was in the hospital waiting to give birth and I was staying with my aunt for the time being. We all went to go visit her at the maternity ward. I should say here my cousin 1 is a year older than I, her being 12 me being 11, and we're there chilling, waiting to find out which room my mom is in. My aunt is at the desk talking to one of the nurses. My cousin 2 is playing with one of those weird hospital toy things when my aunt walks up to me and says that I have to watch my cousin 2, who is 5 years younger than me, so about 6. I just said no because I was really confused about what was going on. I just wanted to see my mom, so C1 and EA leave. C2 and I are chilling and he is playing with some other little girl, and after maybe an hour or more, my aunt comes back out and says let's go. When I ask about my mom she just says that she's doing well. I then asked when would I get to see her. She just said something about the only family being allowed to see her, and how I wasn't old enough. So we start to head back to her house and C1 tells me how they had to lie about her age to the nurse to get her back into the room. When I did get to see my mom the next day I was allowed in and was told that anyone living with her could visit and that age didn't matter. Anyways, I don't really know how entitled this is, but it did rub me the wrong way. Hope you enjoyed my story. M wants me to give all of my loot to her brat. Alright, mobile disclaimer. I recall this from a few months ago. I was playing Dying Light on Xbox with a friend, who we will call Danny. Danny and I are chilling, then invites this other kid who wants to join. And so he joins and, well, things go smoothly, for the first 5 minutes. Me and Danny have very rare knives and guns in the game. Some were developer weapons. The kid asked if he could have them. We politely told him no, and that we grinded for these. I kid you not, he starts to bawl, and beg for it. He says he will do anything. His mom comes on the mic. Hello, is this thing working? Me, yes, who is this? Angry Karen breathing, that doesn't matter, give my son his guns back. Me, these are our guns ma'am, your son has to earn it. Give my son all your stuff then. At this point, me and Danny decide to troll this lady and her son. Me, okay, here you go. I proceed to drop the shittiest stuff in my inventory. EK, that's not all. It's more. He's lying. Listen, I will report you and you will not be able to ever play again, give my son everything you have otherwise I will report you. I proceed to drop more shitty stuff from my inventory. EK, there's more dash. Go play your game, I don't care anymore. EK proceeds to bawl again. Me and Danny make him drop all his stuff in the river. We feel bad, so we give him a decent melee weapon and a nice gun. TLDR, wants me to give all my stuff in a video game to her kid, gives up in the end. Entitled Boss Demands Babysitting. So this is a story from a few years ago. I had just graduated from college and had just landed a degree in my field of study. Sorry for typing/formatting. One side note, I was the youngest employee at the company by about 2 years, 26M, and although I didn't know it at the time, I was secretly being paid less than the people I graduated with. I left college 2 years early. Story time. EB, entitled Boss EK1 and EK2. Me, duh. So I had gotten the job about a week earlier, and was just starting. I was single at the start of this and taken at the end. It was about 4 p.m. when my boss walked up to me as I returned from the printer. EB, hey me, I have an emergency, my babysitter just cancelled, could you maybe cover? Now I listed that I was a babysitter through college to make cash, so that combined with me being the youngest probably made him come to me. Me, sure? I had just worked there for a week and didn't want to piss off my new boss. So he drove me back to his place and I met his kids. They were 7F and 5M. They hadn't had dinner yet and they said they would be home in 5 hours. Now I have babysat many kids in my life, but these kids were in the bottom 10%. Fighting, yelling, making a mess, everything really. They didn't respect me as an authority figure, which is important when looking after young kids. My boss came home, didn't offer to drive me home, and didn't pay me immediately saying, "It'll be on your paycheck." I went home. This would happen frequently over the next month. I probably babysat about 2 nights a week. It was choking my social life. Then I saw my paycheck. Nothing, no raise, no extra cash, just the money I got in my contract, about $3,500, my co-workers were making $4,000. I walked into my boss's office for this conversation. Me, "Hey boss, you said that I'll get extra cash for babysitting on my paycheck." EB, "Oh well, you are the youngest worker here so we really helped you out by hiring you, that's the gift. Next month though, then I'll help you out." Me, "Okay fine, but I better get the money." I was a scared young employee who didn't want to get fired. So the next month went by and again, probably about 8 hours a week of sitting, and I had a 9 to 5, 5 days a week job, which meant I was basically doing a free shift a week. I got a girlfriend, and it was tough managing everything, but I was looking forwards to that paycheck. Guess what happened? Me, "Hey EB, where's the money?" EB, "What money?" Me, "The babysitting money." EB, "We discussed this last month, the reward is working here." Me, "No we didn't, now give me the money." EB, "Either the money, or the job." Me, "Fine, give me the money." The boss tried to backpedal. I don't think he saw me quitting, but I had enough of him. I got the money, and got a new job. Don't know what happened to the boss or the case. I moved across the country a few months later. Thanks for reading. Make sure to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done yet. Thanks for watching.